A little bit.
All right.
Man, what's up? What's up? Listen, man. It's your boy Key in here today, man. What we doing today is a little different, man. This ain't the keyword is podcast. You know what I mean? What we're gonna do, we got a little SummerSlam review. All right. So we
No.
going night one, we going night two. We're gonna give review. I'm gonna give grades. I don't know if my boy want to give grades or not. And I'm
I'm
gonna
down for it.
give predictions moving forward, okay? Because
All
of what
right.
I think why these things happen the way they happen. All right. But first of all, let's get a little. I'm from the old school, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a '90s baby. You know what I mean? That's what I,
You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with the NWO.
you can't. You
You
can't.
can't. I mean, hey, just to be honest with you, when I started watching wrestling, man, it was more like okay, it was the wrestling in itself, right? Okay, there's that.
Yeah.
But when you have a theme song,
Mm-hmm.
that brings out your character
Mm-hmm.
even more. And if I say before we get started though, first of all, if you don't know who I am, you'll get familiar to who I am. I go by many names, but as you can see on the screen, I go by either King Cons or King Cass. Doesn't really matter. So I just put them all together. I'm also one third of the KDC podcasters. I got some of my brothers, so I gotta shout them out or they gonna kill me, ridicule me.
For sure.
um,
Shout out to set.
yep. If you ever get a chance to look us up, it's KDC underscore DONZ. We on YouTube. It's KDC all cap underscore DONZ. We got a lot of well not a lot, but we got select few videos. Some are funny, some are just ridiculous, but go ahead check us out. But I'm also honored to be on this podcast. I resonated with this guy off of the strength of a one person, literally off of one person, and we just been rocking ever since, man. So I'm honored to be on this podcast on this platform, man. And hey, more to come. That's all I'm gonna say. More to come.
For sure, man. For sure. Glad to have you on. Glad to have somebody to come talk some little wrestling with, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Uh
that's the one thing I've never understood why people say that. Because when I
wrestling.
think of yeah, man, let me say something. When I hear that, because mind you, if y'all don't know, I'm from the Bay Area, so we say wrestling. We don't say wrestling. When I moved over here, I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, you like that wrestling stuff?" Like, what the heck is wrestling? I know wrestling. I don't know wrestling.
Yeah, man. Little country influence on it, man. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Um
yeah.
so let's dive right in. We're gonna
All
start at
right.
night one. I
So we're
don't
gonna
think
do.
I got them in order.
Okay, so
Um
you're gonna do an order.
I'm gonna try to go in order. I don't know if I
Okay,
got them in order. But if I'm not mistaken, the women's world championship with Liv Morgan and Io Scott was first.
that was first. That
Okay.
was.
So now I know I'm on here trying to do a review, but I
Hmm.
didn't see that match. Now,
Okay.
the thing is, I didn't see it. I did like the result, which was Liv
Hmm.
Morgan won.
We. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you ain't defended your title since you won it at WrestleMania,
Yeah,
so you had so WrestleMania was what it was.
March or April.
No, it was in April, but I just don't remember. No, last year it was on the 19th and the 20th. I forgot when it was this year, but either way, whenever it was, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, from that start point from when you won it, all of May, all of June, all of July. That's let's just to say that's 90 days,
Yeah,
and you defended it on August 1st.
yeah. And see, and the thing is, it got weird because she won the championship and then she entered the Queen of the Ring.
And
So
yeah, yeah,
it
that
got it
too.
got weird. And then so she won Queen of the Ring. I mean, she entered Queen of the Ring,
The
got to the
finals.
finals
Mm-hmm.
against Io,
Mm-hmm.
beat Io. I mean, Io beat her to win, and then
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
challenged Liv for the championship.
Now, let me tell you something. Let
That's
me
a
tell you
lack of
something.
stars, is what
It
that is.
is, but let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Liv was supposed to win. I
At
don't think she's a.
SummerSlam,
No, 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 not at SummerSlam. At to advance to the finals. Queen of the Ring.
who did she beat
I
to get to
think
the finals?
So she beat Charlotte to get to the finals. But I think Charlotte was supposed to win that
Why you think that?
because
I don't remember the match.
okay, so I can't remember who the participants were. I'm trying to go back. I can't remember who the participants were. Um, but before that match happened, Charlotte got confronted by Jade and the baddies.
Oh, they
Um,
beat her up,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And so I think personally, I think Charlotte was supposed to win that match, but I think they really wanted to set up Io versus Liv because think about it. I think where was the tournament held in? Was it in Saudi?
The
Queen
last
of
match
the
I think was Night of
No, I'm
Champions.
talking about Night of Champions. Where was it held at?
Night of Champions. I'm pretty sure it was in Saudi, but
Oh yeah, it was in Saudi because Sammy won and Sammy's
yeah,
repping for the people. Yeah, yeah. So it was in Saudi, right? Okay. So I think because WWE likes to do what Saudi wants, I think they wanted to see that match instead of Charlotte versus Io. Now I'm not opposed to it because it was a good match overall. My thing was it was really supposed to be Charlotte because I believe that they wanted to do they was okay originally. I think that they were supposed to set up Rhea versus Charlotte versus Jade for SummerSlam. I think that's my opinion.
and then
And
Rhea
hear me
got
why. And hear me why. Because when you insert Jade and Rhea, right? They had their feud for the women's title. Then you insert Alexa Bliss and Charlotte helping out Rhea. And then they had that whole big six women tag at what was it at Saturday Night's Main Event?
yeah.
So I think it was supposed to be that. But Rhea ended up getting hurt. So I
Mhm.
feel like they had to change the plans. So that's when they had to have Charlotte lose to live. And this is just all my opinions. I'm not I don't listen to the dirt sheets like that unless somebody's coming to the company or somebody's leaving the company. I just like to listen to everybody's other opinions and their thought process and just give my own. But
Yeah,
I think that's just my opinion though on it.
yeah. You know, I wasn't I wasn't mad at Io and Liv at SummerSlam because
Mhm.
SummerSlam is for big matches,
Yeah.
but I didn't like how they got there, which was Io versus Liv at Night of
Mm.
Champions. Like it was
Yeah.
enough to get there. I mean, anybody can take a L to Io and they'll be okay. Like
Mm-hmm.
not gonna hurt nobody character by making them lose to Io. It's Io.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, like I said, I like the result. I like that Liv won because she ain't just get the title, but she ain't done nothing with it yet. So
Mm-hmm.
she a good champion. She a good champion.
Mm-hmm.
She better as a champion. Some people are good on the chase. She's a good
Mm-hmm.
champion. Um,
Who Liv?
Liv, yeah, I
See,
like
I would say both.
on the
I
chase.
would say both. She's good at on the chase and both, and as being a champion.
The
And
thing is,
and mind you,
when she's on the chase, it just
hmm
feel like she's always about to get it
hmm
because she one dirty move away from winning it. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead,
hmm
let her have it. She remind me of like Triple H when he was champion,
that's a good comparison.
always
But
around
for
the
me,
champion.
yeah, but for me, I'm gonna tell you my comparison. I think Liv is more like a edge,
Okay, yeah, yeah,
more like
yeah,
an
yeah,
edge.
yeah. Always another
Very,
person that was always around the championship. Like
hmm
they winning
but
it or they about to win it.
but there was a great. They set up a great opportunity to win it.
Hmm.
Whether you got to use a dirty tactic or whatever the case may be, but definitely she's I would say she's like a Triple H and an Edge combined. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like the cerebral assassin of the mindset that she has, like that grit that she has, and just using any other asset to her that is available and using it against her opponent is
Hmm.
just it. That to me that's an Edge and a Triple H. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're a couple days removed from SummerSlam, so we didn't have Raw since then. And what I put? Oh, I put here in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Liv and Raquel. Now that Raquel got the championship, the
Mm-hmm.
Intercontinental Championship,
Mm-hmm.
they remind me of the old school Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Yeah. That and I think that's what the character is evolving into because
Yeah.
that's what is given. Man,
Mhm.
and then think about this. Raquel calls herself big sexy,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
mommy
yeah.
cool. Like
Exactly.
so she was already calling herself that before she even made it to the main roster. In which I'm actually glad that she's becoming who she was when she was in NXT. Because that
Oh,
whole
that's what
thing when
she
she
was.
came, that's who she was. I mean,
Oh,
riding on a motorcycle, coming in as an
oh,
entrance. I mean, my
yeah.
God.
Oh,
Like,
let me if for anybody that's watching or that watch wrestling too, I'm not an NXT guy. I watch the highlights. I keep up. I know
hmm
who's who, but I
hmm
don't know who's good. I don't know who did what before they got to the main roster. I'm a main roster guy.
yeah. I used to be that way until I ain't gonna lie. I used to be that way because I was just like you. Like I watched the highlights. Oh, okay, and then when they come up to the main roster, I'd be like, "Who is that?" Then I had to go back.
Hmm.
But man, just a sidebar. When Adam Cole, baby, and the whole Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish came in, oh, I was glued because they was putting on classic matches. I'm telling you. And then once they left, and I started watching a little bit more, and then I was like, okay, I'm done watching NXT. So I go back to catching the highlights. You know, who's who,
Hmm.
who's fresh, who went back to NXT. So all
Yeah.
that stuff. But yeah, man, when Raquel was in NXT, man, oh my gosh, she had great matches with EO, great matches with Rhea. That last woman, I recommend you go watch this. That last woman standing match with her and Rhea in NXT, bar none. I mean, great, awesome.
Yeah, and I think I saw some of those highlights when uh I can't remember what event it was, but Rhea and Raquel went at it
hmm
last year at something. I
hmm
don't know what it was, but yeah, they had a good match.
Oh, that was also Night of Champions last year in
Okay,
Saudi.
okay, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
they had a good match.
Because it was I think it was a street fight.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm telling you, when them two together, magic. They bring out the
So
best in each other.
with Liv retaining,
hmm
this is what I think. I think that kind of guarantees that Roxanne wins Money in the Bank.
Oh, for sure,
I
for
think
sure, for sure.
I think Roxanne is gonna win, and she's gonna do the
hmm
same thing that who was it?
Tiffany.
Tiffany did to
hmm
Naya. Yeah,
hmm
yeah. I think it's gonna be the same thing.
Yep. Yep.
So I don't have a grade for this match because I didn't see this match. But if
Um,
you grade, you can.
you want me to grade it? I can grade it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear
Okay.
your grade.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it like this. Overall, I wish that Roxanne and Raquel came out later on
Hmm.
than expected because they came out a little too soon while the match was just getting good and stuff like that. So if I had to say, I wish that Raquel and Roxanne came out a little bit later towards the ending of the match. But overall, it was a decent match. So if I say, okay, we doing ABC grade letter or
Yeah,
out of 10?
yeah. A through F. Yeah.
Okay, A through F. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a solid B minus. A
Okay.
solid B minus.
All right. That's not
Cause it
bad.
was good. It was
Yeah.
good, but like I said, I just
Just
wish
all the
Raquel and Roxanne came out a
antics.
little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they came out a little bit later because it to me it was just too soon. Like I don't even think EO was building up the momentum. You know, about to do the I don't even know what she called that moonsault, but it didn't even get to that point.
Over the
You feel what
moon.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh?
Over the
Was it?
moonsault.
Yeah, it didn't even get to that point. It didn't even get to that point. I mean, they came out like
They might have ran out of
midway.
time. You know how they go.
I mean, but how can you run out of time if you the opening match of the weekend?
Cause we gotta get to Cody and them who gonna take all the time they
Yeah, yeah,
ain't-
yeah,
with
yeah,
no time limit. We're gonna send them out. They're gonna do what they do
yeah.
for 30 minutes if they
And
want.
that's another thing too. Them matches was going by like,
Yeah, they was. You could tell like this is major deal TV. Hey, look, we ESPN. Let's get it. Come on, we got something else coming on after this.
but they.
It was over by 9 o'clock.
I mean, yeah, and that's because they started early than normal
Yeah,
time they be
right
doing.
at 6.
Yeah. But my
Yeah,
thing was this though, like you're on the app, you ain't on the TV. I don't even think they said like, hey,
Disney, man,
we're gonna
that's,
do it
that's
1 hour. Yeah, yeah,
we come
true.
on. We got something else to put on. We got highlight. We got because we ain't missing our Sports Center spot tonight. That's what we ain't doing.
But
So
that's
get
what
on.
I'm saying though. Y'all
Let's
on
get
they
it.
on the app. What you gonna show on the app?
Well,
Anybody can go back and watch on the app.
yeah, true.
Because like I said, they wasn't on TV. They didn't announce it saying like, oh, we're gonna be on
But
show the 1 hour
but then you know
of
they got all the commercials. We got to get these
oh yeah,
commercials. We got
them
the
crazy ass
sponsors.
commercials.
Yeah, like we got stuff to do. That's how
Yeah,
they do, man. They ain't playing with that money.
true.
Um,
True.
so
All right,
next
yeah, so I get it at a solid B minus. B
B
minus.
minus.
B minus.
Next I believe was Gunther and Nick Aldis,
Hold on, let me go back if I can go back in my notes.
but
I wrote it down. The every
oh, the
match it
order.
was. Yeah, in
You got
order.
the order? Oh, okay, yeah. If you got the order, let's do it in order. I'm pretty
Um,
sure it was Gunther and Nick, but it might have been Fatal Influence in them.
I
They usually
think
don't do
it
it.
was Fatal Influence.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it was Fatal Influence.
okay. So not much to say about this match for me personally. It was one of those matches where you putting somebody on, which was Fatal
Mm-hmm.
Influence.
Mm-hmm.
Fatal Influence beat the Bella Twins and Paige. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think Paige took the pin, which
Yep. Paige
which
took the pin.
which she had to because the Bellas end up turning. Um,
Mm-hmm.
this match, what I got from this match, first of all, I gave it a C.
Okay.
They was falling around. You know what I'm saying? It looked like some young girls out there against vets. Um,
Yeah.
but what I gathered from this was JC Jane needs to be the U.S. Women's Champion sooner than later because she has a good faction behind her, and that's what you do. You get a faction, whether it's men or women, whatever. You give the leader a championship, and they just rise. That's what you do. If you ask me, that's the formula. That's the formula that always works.
Mm-hmm.
Whether
Uh.
you're talking new faction now, if you're talking
Mm-hmm.
a faction like Division, you still give you go in with a champion, and then they
Mm-hmm.
get some guys behind them to
Mm-hmm.
to hold them down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, when it comes to new faction, you give them a mid card title. You got
Mm-hmm.
her girls already the tag champs.
Yeah, Fallon Henley and Lainey Ray. I think that's her name.
Yeah. So they already the tag champs. So it's like give her the mid card and we on the
I'm
road.
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Although JC Jane is good, and I love
Mhm.
me some JC Jane, boy, Fallon Henley,
She the one.
she that one.
She the
She
she the
she gonna be that breakout. She gonna be
she
that
the Randy
breakout.
Orton of the group.
I wouldn't say she's a Randy Orton. I would say she's like the one that like the fans want more of
Yeah, yeah.
than to see the main,
It's always
the
that.
main face.
You need that because
Yeah.
eventually she can turn on her, and then
Mm-hmm.
we on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so I would say Fallon Henley is. I'm trying to think of a three person group.
If it's
Hmm.
NWO, who is she? Is she Scott Hall or is she Kevin Nash?
F no. I don't even use it. I wouldn't even use NWO as a good example. Dang, who would be a who's a great 3-man faction? Hmm.
So while you think about that, give me your grade for this match.
Um. Well, first of all, I just want to say, I told you that it was gonna be a heel turn,
You
as
did.
always predicted,
You did.
because it's Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if I could be in my Lance Storm, if I could be serious for a minute, that is a people sleep on that catchphrase because it's very funny. If I could be, have you ever you know who Lance Storm is?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
not un-American. Is that what they were?
yeah. Un-American, yeah, the
'Cause, yeah.
Un-Americans, yeah. If I could be serious for a minute, oh my god, that is a funny catchphrase. But no, on all serious though, if I could be very honest, I'm actually sick and tired of watching the Bellas come back, especially Nikki, because you came back, you got injured,
Yeah.
then you want to come back and bring your sister, then get injured again, and then you bring in Paige, and then get mad, at Paige for stealing your spotlight, but the light never shined on you in the beginning. The only reason why the light shined upon you, Paul Heyman, about to enter into my body. The only reason why you were who you are is because who you were engaged to.
You know,
Just just,
there
just
there's
being
a
honest.
there's a thing with the Bellas where it's like they got this thing of like pioneer.
Entitlement.
They like, yeah, it's like why are we calling them pioneer? I don't understand where that comes from. Like I know
I
they
don't
started early.
I've never if I'm also being honest, in my humble opinion, the person who really started the Divas evolution or revolution, however you want to call it, was AJ Lee.
Yeah,
Because what she brought to that ring,
yeah.
she put on matches. I
It was
mean matches on
yeah.
matches.
It was like it was more than just. Cause, I mean, because the Bellas they are better than Tori Wilson and them back then, but
Yeah.
they still come into the ring doing uh uh dances. They got the
Mm-hmm.
hats on. They relying on looks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than good matches. I can't think of a classic match with them. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
can't either.
it ain't that.
I'm lying. I can think of a classic match, but the only person that I can think of a classic match that they had with was Paige.
Oh, see, yeah,
So that's just one. But if I'm being honest, what the Bellas brought to the table was the crossover to the other side of the realm of entertainment. You know,
yeah.
like the
Real life
entertainment tonights or
and
the Hollywood Access or the reality show that they had. They brought that to the
yeah,
table, which,
not just in the ring killing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now, I mean, is that a good thing? No. But is that a bad thing? No. But it kills, honestly, it killed the secrecy of the sacredness and the severity of what pro wrestling is. Like they
yeah.
say, kayfabe is
Hey,
dead.
it's dead. It's over with.
It's
Now,
dead.
now you got to just be in your head about it. Like
Yeah.
you either gonna enjoy what you watching or not.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't
Mm-hmm.
no is it real or is it fake. That part is over with. You just got to watch it. You got to enjoy
Yeah.
it for what it is these days.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like
So if I gave that match, I agree with you. I'm gonna give it you said a C minus or a C?
I gave it a straight C.
Okay, I'm giving it a C minus.
I gave it a C because I did like what Fatal Influence was doing, even though, like I said, they was kind of falling around and whatnot. But I did
Mm-hmm.
like, I like that they won. The result means a lot to me. Like if the right
Yeah.
people win, then it means a lot
Yeah, they'll call that, and I feel bad that I have to say this. They'll call that the bathroom break,
for
the
sure.
bathroom
Though,
break match,
yeah, no
where
lie.
people
Yeah,
have to go to the
go
bathroom
get some chips.
because
I'll be
nobody
back in
cares
a
about
minute.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cared about it, man. But
Um,
like I said, I called it. I said it was gonna be a heel turn. That was the only one I called because I thought it was gonna be more heel turns, but it wasn't. But I was right about that one. But I'm gonna give it a C minus though. And I forgot. So that was the third match. The second match was the Usos and Fatu versus LA
okay,
Solo and
good. That's
Royce.
where I wanted to go next.
All
So
right.
uh, that match we got L.A. Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo. They
Mm-hmm.
beat the Bloodline, which was Jacob Fatu and the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Totally okay with that outcome. Uh, I like what Solo is doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's turning baby face. He on his own. He ain't got nobody behind him. He not nobody's henchman. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but my only thing is okay. So what's next? Because all well outside of what would he the Intercontinental outside of that the
Mm-hmm.
divisions are flooded. You can't go for the world title. It's over with. You could try,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think nobody gonna take him serious beating Roman. You know,
Who? Solo?
Solo. You know honestly what killed Solo early on. I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first Raw on Netflix, and they had that tribal combat with Solo and Roman. And I know Roman is who he is, but Solo should have
Mm-hmm.
won that.
I'm gonna tell you, it was actually before that
Let's hear it.
when he defeated John Cena at Crown Jewel.
Hmm.
That should have been the moment where they capitalized, because that man spiked him in the throat so many times at Crown Jewel, so many times. That should have been his trajectory, and it kind of was. But what he
Yeah,
messed up, what he messed up was having Roman come back at
But
SummerSlam at 2024.
wasn't he still down with Roman at the time?
He was, and that's fine.
He
I'm
had to
not.
get
I'm
some
not
under
discrediting
him
him.
first.
I know, but I'm not. But I'm not discrediting that. What I'm saying is like that should have. I'm not saying that he should have broke away from Roman. They did it at the right time when Roman lost the title at WrestleMania. Okay, cool. Now you putting Solo on the trajectory. Now he's being the badass. Now he brought in Tama Tonga. Then he brought in Tonga Loa, and then he brought in Jacob Fatu. Okay, that's cool. Like that's good. Now you creating a whole new bloodline. But like I said though, I think that the day that Roman came back at SummerSlam 2024, that killed it a little bit. That killed it a little bit. And then you put him in this in the bloodline feud. Okay, that was good. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You
understandable.
kind of you have to have Solo versus Roman. That has to happen.
Yeah.
But you got to have Solo beat Roman. And the fact that he
Yep.
didn't beat him, it's like, oh, it's over now. Like you lost, you did all this, you broke away, you made your own bloodline, you got all these
Mm-hmm.
dudes behind you, and you still couldn't win in tribal
Yeah.
combat. This ain't even a
Mm-hmm.
normal one-on-one. You could have all your boys come jump them, and y'all just beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah.
and then if you do it that way, now you don't have to. You're not killing Roman because
Yep.
if you bring in all his boys, Jacob Fatu was a wild boy at that time. He was jumping off everything. So if you bring him in to come jump on Roman, and then here come all your other boys, and y'all just beat him down, and
Mm-hmm.
then he win, it's like, okay, he beat Roman, but as a fan watching, it ain't like he just, Samoan drop spike, win 1, 2, 3. It's like, nah, he
Mm-hmm.
won with a whole bunch of stuff behind him, but
Mm-hmm.
still made him lose. So it's like, and then you make them lose, and then you put the U.S. title on them. So it's like, okay, I can't even
Yeah.
take you serious. Like,
Yeah. And that point, and from that point on, the crazy thing was how the heck that you supposed to build a solo, but then you bring in Jacob Fatu and then you give him all the basically solo opportunities because I feel like that should have been Solo versus LA Knight at WrestleMania of last year, not Jacob. But
um,
because
it
but
could have
because
been.
Jacob
Jacob was going
but
crazy.
because Jacob had that, he had that little momentum behind him,
Yeah,
they had no choice.
he came in. He came in a little too hot. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Jacob did because
Yep.
Jacob came. I mean, Jacob came in. Like I said, he was jumping off everything. He was putting
Mm-hmm.
everybody through a table. He was
Mm-hmm.
he was doing backflips. He was doing all that at 300 pounds. Like it's like, oh no, it's
Mm-hmm.
a monster.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Dude can move, man, for
yeah,
real.
and I hate how it went for him.
Mm-hmm.
Him, they do this thing where they shoot him up to the sky, and then they get up to the top and they get scared and they say, "Oh, wait, hold on, we ain't gonna do that yet, not yet." And
Mm-hmm.
then it ends up being this where now Jacob is in the bloodline. And it's like, how we
Mm-hmm.
get here? He
Yeah.
he was on the way. He had the death grip going. He should have beat Roman, but they so scared to let Roman lose that they won't do it. And I'm talking about they ain't never protected nobody the way they protect Roman.
Which John Cena said. He's protected.
They've never done it like this though. You gotta have like Undertaker lost at WrestleMania. If
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker can lose it, come on, man. Like you gotta let Roman take one for somebody. Golly.
Yeah. I mean, like I said though, they setting up for that big Saudi match, and Saudi wants Roman as their champion when it
Nah,
comes to WrestleMania next year.
give it back to him then. But he could lose and then give it back. Like
I'm
and
telling
really, if you give it back, it's more of a triumphant story because
you. Mm-hmm.
he lost it and then he go beat whoever beat him. And
Mm-hmm.
now uh it's more like I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word, but like when you go back and right all your wrongs kind of thing, it's that kind
Mm-hmm.
of deal. But instead they
Yep.
just let him just be Teflon, just can't lose to nobody. Just it's like
Mm-hmm.
golly. But
Yeah, it's like they bring it back 2020 to 2024, but just him as a face now.
yeah, like come on, man, you got to let him lose. It's okay for
Yeah.
him to lose.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. But
we got
overall for that match,
somebody in the comments said, but Roman is still very over. Yes, that he is, and that's why I think he could take one. Like
mhm.
because
I
he
mean,
he's untouchable. I feel.
Okay, if we're going off with that notion alone, we're going off with that notion alone. Okay, let's say John Cena, for instance. John Cena put over CM Punk at Money in the Bank 2011. You really think that they wanted CM Punk as their WWE champion
Oh no, but they had
ever?
to. They had to.
But they had
It's,
to.
it's that kind of thing.
It's the same
Um,
thing with Jacob.
yeah, but see, Jacob. I don't know if Jacob got everybody. Jacob got some people. Like he had me. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Like Jacob.
Hmm.
But I don't think Jacob had everybody. He wasn't known enough. I don't think.
Yeah,
But yeah, I gave that match a C, man. I gave it a C. Again, I like the result, but it was a bit shallow, which I'm not a big fan of a shallow match.
yeah. I
Yeah,
could agree with that. I agree with that.
it was just like dudes ganging up together. Let's beat them. It's like all right,
Hmm.
whatever.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
what we got next? We got Gunther and Nick
Um,
Aldis.
yep.
Okay, this was a good match. This was a good
Hmm.
match. This was real
Hmm.
good. You told me about Nick Aldis. What I got from this was Gunther deserves to be champion. That's what I got from this. He needs to
Hey,
be WWE
um,
champion. He's been world
I'm be
heavyweight champion.
honest. I'm be honest. I definitely I agree with you on that. But I'm telling y'all, man, I don't think that Nick should be general manager of SmackDown because I get, he played the role, but that was given to him, the, blah 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 blah. But if y'all watch SummerSlam, if y'all really watch SummerSlam, if y'all watch this man work in NWA, if y'all watch this man work in TNA, you will know why that man put on a great match with Gunther. Because that man is a world class champion all through and through. I'm a big Nick Aldis slash Magnus fan. If you know, you know. That man can he can put on some matches. He can definitely put on some matches. I can see him and Cody. If y'all ever watch All In or All Out, whichever one that pay-per-view was that Cody and the Young Bucks put on back in 2018 that sold out in minutes. If y'all watch that match with him and Nick Aldis, what are we talking about? Why are we
Now, as a WWE guy, because I'm a
Mhm,
WWE heavy guy. I watch
mhm.
highlights of all the TNA and the AW. WWE is about star power. It ain't. I mean, you can put on a good match and you cool, and that's good. But if you a star that can put on a good match, now you making money in WWE. You can't just
I'm
put on
telling you, man.
that ain't gonna get it done.
No, I get it, but I'm saying Nick may not have the star power, but he good on the mic. Obviously, as a GM,
Oh, that build up was nice.
and
They
he can go in the ring,
yeah, yeah.
and he can. I mean, I wish they would have gave more. Like I wish he would have never gave up. Like I wish he would have fought back and then like kind of like went into like almost like a comeback and then Gunther snap on the rear naked
Shoot.
choke or whatever you call it. But
I think he gave more than I expected, and Gunther kind of made that clear at the end. You know what I'm saying? He sat on the edge of the apron. He like that was harder than I thought. That was for people like me that I thought it was gonna be a squash. That's what I was.
no,
What I thought. He said that
I'm
was harder than
telling
I
you,
thought. I was like,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, don't sleep, don't sleep on Nick Aldis,
What
man.
I'll say about that is, how many times have we seen somebody go from general manager to superstar? Usually, you got to go superstar, general manager, superstar. You can't just go
Mm-hmm.
general manager, superstar because we can't take you serious. Who are you? Wow, you a businessman. You
Mm-hmm.
the boss. You can't
Mm-hmm.
have anybody winning championship.
But see, back in those days, back in those times in the early WWE, I mean, okay, when they started this whole general manager thing, we know who Vince McMahon was. He's the owner. We knew who Ric Flair was. He was the 16-time world champion.
Mhm.
Eric Bischoff, we know him from WCW. Stephanie, we know him from. And the crazy thing, I remember every general manager from like every era. Stephanie, we know her as the boss daughter. Okay,
Mhm.
after Stephanie, it was who? Paul Heyman, I think. We know who Paul Heyman is.
Paul
After
Heyman,
Paul,
and he
after
had
Paul
like
Heyman,
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long. Teddy Long started off as a referee in
and
WWE.
like Kurt Angle. But I'm saying like
No,
it.
I'm sorry. I lied. I lied. It was Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
Then then
but see,
Teddy Long.
Kurt Angle went from superstar to
Mm-hmm.
GM back to superstar.
Yep.
I'm saying all them like to go straight like you come into it as a GM, you really kind of you handicap yourself. You can't really go
Mm-hmm.
into superstar now because it's like you are a GM. Like that's just what you are now.
Yep. I agree. I
Um,
agree.
all right, so moving on, we got.
Wait. What'd you get that match?
Oh, I gave it a C. I gave it a C.
You gave that a C?
I gave it a C.
I'm
Yeah,
giving it a B plus.
a
I'm
B
giving it a
plus.
B plus. I'm giving it a B plus, man.
I give it a C, man. It was like I said. I'm big on result versus
Mm-hmm.
build because the result I liked. The
Mm-hmm.
build, uh, it
I'm
was
sorry, that build was the build for me, it was the build, the match in itself, and the result. And that gave everything a B
now the
plus.
entrance was fire.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
entrance was
the
fire.
Oasis? Oasis? Man, can't go wrong with Oasis.
Yeah. The entrance was fire. But yeah, I gave it a C. I gave it a C.
Alright.
Um, all right, so moving on, we got now we got the WWE Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
Um, great match. Um,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, it was going to be a great match.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. What did I put? So I gave it a B. No, I gave it a B plus.
Okay.
Now, my grades. What I'll say about my grades is I watched night one and two before I graded, so that's why
Mm.
some of these grades are a little. Because night two was a monster. Let me just say we ain't got to night two yet, but night two was
Okay. So I see
yeah,
how you doing it.
yeah,
I see how you okay.
yeah.
All right. I see how
So
you doing it.
I didn't give it a B plus. I gave it a B.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I put was no story, no build up. Randy returns for what? But okay. That's
Okay.
my notes that I have for this match.
Now, so do you want me to break it down or do you want to start off?
Break it down. Let's hear it.
All right.
Because I
So,
don't got nothing else other than that. It was a great match, but
mm-hmm.
what are we doing here? We got two faces. What's up? What's going on?
I got you. So, oh wait, so you talking Two Faces as in like CM Punk and Cody?
Yeah,
I mean, okay, if you're going based off of that logic,
I
we
hate
can say
that
the
shit.
same thing for Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns
Different
because they both were
because they
faces.
have a major story there. There's no story with Punk and
Okay,
Cody. No story.
mm, okay,
Well,
but I have to.
and if it is, they didn't touch on it.
They did
Let's hear
a
it.
little bit.
Mm, let's hear it.
Okay, because think. Okay, so Punk been in the game for 20 years in WWE, right?
Hmm.
Even if he did leave.
Hmm.
Cody's been in the WWE since to 2006, 2007. He didn't make his main roster debut till 2007.
About 20 years
So he
too.
Yeah, so they've known each other for like basically 18 years. That's what they say.
Yeah.
If you be honest, both of them could put on a great match with anybody. It's just they never gave Cody Rhodes the chance or the opportunity to do that. Because here's my thing, they killed Cody when he broke himself away from Damian Sandow. When they split up the whole Rhodes Scholars tag team, that was Cody's moment to be like on the level of WWE Championship. But they killed that. For what reason? I don't know. It was what it was, and then they gave him Stardust. Anyways, I'm glad that Cody went away and went to go find himself, reinvent himself. Even if he did created another company, and then eventually came back to his original home. But my thing was the history between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes is compelling comparison. Like it's identical. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because everybody said that CM Punk was not a main event guy. Everybody said that CM Punk is just a mid Carter. Everybody was saying that, we can give him that secondary title, that world title. That's all he's good for. Until the pipe bomb, the
Hmm.
Summer Punk 15 years ago.
Hmm.
The same thing could be said about Cody. Like I said, 2013. Man, he was on the trajectory of, in my opinion, becoming a world champion for the first time in Rhodes' family legacy.
Hmm.
But they killed it and gave him Stardust. So it's kind of It's identical as pertains to like never seeing what they can do when you put them in a great matchup with a great storyline behind them and giving them that push versus like what they gave them back then. So for me, it's history in that. It's like they really needed that match between them two because it's like think about it like this. It's like Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat. Both are great wrestlers. Both can put on stellar instant classic matches. But you can never put the world title on Ricky Steamboat. It's the same thing with Cody. You can never put the world title on Cody Rhodes back then. You can never put the world title on CM Punk unless he became what he became 15 years ago. But we both know that they're more than just a mid carder and they deserve more than mid card titles or secondary titles. And back then they didn't have a secondary title. They didn't have a secondary title. So it's like,
So, all right, now, okay, that's cool. They both have great individual stories,
mm-hmm,
but they didn't say none of that when it was time to build for their match. Because it's like my thing is, all right, cool. I know they're gonna have a good match because they
mm-hmm,
two good wrestlers. Give
mm-hmm.
me something to look forward to, like whether somebody turn heel, whether somebody say something. They didn't even get personal. They was on some like, oh, we weren't running away from each other. We were running to each other, and it's like, well, maybe I hit you on accident. Maybe I didn't. Well,
Mm-hmm.
this is on purpose. Push you, and now we're gonna scrap a little bit. Like, come on, give me something,
It
man.
kind of
Give me a
okay.
story.
So
What's going on?
so
Why y'all fighting?
if the okay, so how that
Even
whole thing
hold on.
happened though?
Even the challenge was,
Just say
um,
when.
just come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Just say when. And he like SummerSlam. Fuck out of it. Come on. No,
Yeah.
no way. No.
That I mean, I'm gonna say it like this, man. I'm agreeing with you with the whole just say when
That was whack.
because
The word.
that but we all know that it was gonna happen eventually. That's why they said
Yeah,
just
'cause
say when.
they had teased it before. But
Mm-hmm.
get me there though. Get me there. You ain't gotta like like ain't no time where you give me a tease and then you just, hey, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, that's not how it works. It's give me a tease, give me a story, give me a build, then we're gonna have a match. Like,
Yeah.
that's the way you do it. That's the formula. It always works.
I get you, and I agree. But in this case and in this instance, for me, it didn't really need a bill because I'm not saying that you're not a true fan, but for the fans that know, they know because think about it. This was supposed to happen in AEW when they both was in the company, and it never did.
I ain't jacking that, man. You know why?
I,
You know why?
I'm just
Because
I'm just saying.
because Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and I'm old man on the stoop right now, but
Mm-hmm.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels are who they are, and they got the history that they got.
Mm-hmm.
When they had, do you remember their SummerSlam match, the
Oh yeah.
non-sanctioned? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
even that had a build. Even that was, yo, we friends, and it required a heel turn, but it still
Mm-hmm.
had a build. It was like, yo, we friends. Somebody took out Shawn. You find out, oh, Triple H took out Shawn. Why he do
Mm-hmm.
that? And it was, oh, he been jealous of me this whole time. You was the star. I was supposed to be the star. It was a story. Like, give me something.
Mm-hmm.
Give me something. So then when we get in the match, now there's a story to be told in the match rather than just we're two good wrestlers who we're bound to get here. Let's do it. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Cheap.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. And it didn't have a great build up, but it kind of I ain't gonna lie, it kind of got a little personal, a little bit. When they had that pre when they had that Fanatics Fest thing. Um,
Okay.
one time on an episode of SmackDown, actually, don't the last two episodes of SmackDown before SummerSlam. It was a little you know heated or whatever the case may be. I'm not for sure. But even I don't know if you even seen it on the social media when Punk was doing an interview and Cody came and interrupted and they had to basically cut it and stuff. And I don't know if that was pre you know You know how they be doing.
Yeah.
But that seemed even real. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, but for me, like I said, man, the match in itself was good, and to me, it didn't really need no build up because, like I said, the fans knew what it was, and we wanted it, and we just want to see who is the better out of the two. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you with the whole point when you said Randy. Okay, but where do we go from here? I
Yeah.
think the reason why is because the fact that Randy re-injured his back, and Cody was supposed to go into a feud with him at Backlash as champion, and that didn't happen. So they gotta pick it back up where they left off, type of thing. So that's why Randy returned and RKO'd him.
Okay. And I'm never mad at Randy coming back. Randy is
Mm-hmm.
my goat. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Randy's my goat. With a close second, Kurt Angle, and then coming up right under there is Undertaker. But anyway, yeah. So I'm always okay with a Randy return. Um,
Yeah,
Now let's see. I gave it a B. What grade do you give this?
I'm gonna give that an A minus.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I only gave it a
Yeah, A
B
minus.
because, like I said, I need a story. I need to build me personally.
Yeah, yeah, definitely
Um,
gave it an A minus.
Now we move on to what I feel was the match of the night. I know you got some thoughts, and I'm gonna hear it of the night for sure. So we got we got Obafemi, and now and I love a trilogy. I love a trilogy.
Okay,
If you
okay.
give me a trilogy, especially when it ends in a Hell in a Cell, that's how you do it. You give me three
Hey,
matches, and then you give me the last one in the Hell in a Cell, and then tear it up, tear the whole. They tore the ring up and everything. So you got
hey, I'm not mad about the trilogy.
yeah.
What's really just making me like, you really think that this is the oh, I can't wait to hear your grade on this
So
one.
so I got so we got Obafemi. He beat Brock Lesnar. I put
Mm-hmm.
pinfall. That's important. It wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
knockout. It wasn't a.
Hmm.
It was none of that.
TKO.
Yeah, it was none of that. It was a 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Or submission.
And yeah, it wasn't no submission. And it was only if I'm not mistaken, it was only one fall from grace. It was only one.
Two.
It was two.
Two.
Okay. Um,
The second one did it.
okay. So
I
yeah,
think
I
it was
got
only I think it was only one F5 though.
one F5.
Either one or two F5s. I'm not for
He
sure,
gave
but I
he hit
think it
him with
was
a tombstone though.
yeah. No, okay, so yeah, it was only I think it was only one F5 and then the tombstone.
Okay.
Because I counted two pins each. Two
Kick out.
attempts. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so what I got from let me see on my notes, I put B plus first of all. So just barely better than Cody and them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I put Oba versus Roman, and I said too soon. Um, Now the reason I say too soon is because, like I said earlier, Roman is Teflon,
Mm-hmm.
but also it's too soon because Oba has this thing right now of like can't be beat. I mean, Brock beat him,
Mm-hmm.
but he beat him with a million F5s, and it was he. I mean,
Seven to be exact.
yeah. So it's like it's hard for me to see Oba losing right now, but he's gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
If he go against Roman, he's losing. Another thing, little side note, um, in the post show, you got CM Punk calling out Oba like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, come face the real champion. But my thing is, there was literally a number one contenders match for his championship.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all fluff, man. It's all fluff.
Because okay, so with that, so we gonna do the side note and then come back.
Say it again.
We gonna do the side note and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay, so sticking on that side note, the reason why CM Punk was doing all of that is because you know I think that like people are like saying like some people wasn't really feeling. I mean, there have been multiple people who love to see Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk, but then there's also the ones that was like, like you, like what
Yeah.
is
I'm
this?
saying like
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
and so from CM Punk, he hears that, and he'll be the first to tell you, I have no filter on my mouth, so I'm gonna say what I want to say, how I feel it, how I say it.
I
And
love that about CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he's a Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a Scorpio. You know how Scorpios are. Um, they're very outspoken and they don't give a damn. Um, yeah, but I mean, with whole, I mean, this man said. if Randy Orton wants some, if his father wants some, I'll even
Yeah.
beat up his mother. Like what? Like, hold on. Like, I don't know if this was scripted or if he was serious.
Yeah.
So
He told that line a
I
lot.
personally don't. I can see CM Punk versus Oba for the title for like a mid card pay per view or PLE.
Hmm.
Not for no major ones. Not for like for Survivor Series. Not for Royal
Yeah.
Rumble. Not for WrestleMania. Not for
He
SummerSlam.
ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah. So I can't. I can only see that for like a Money in the Bank or a Night of Champions. Just like something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at that point in time, we didn't. We knew there was the number one contenders match, but we didn't know who was gonna win.
Right.
And I think Punk was just like, I beat Sammy, I beat Finn. Like I don't want to face them. I want something new. I want something fresh. And I don't know if you ever noticed this too, but Trick Williams is on that rising now. And
Hmm.
he came in at 2 points. He came in when
Yeah.
Cody interrupted CM Punk in that interview
Broke that
that
fight
they
up.
had to take down and broke that fight up.
Hmm.
And then he interrupted CM Punk again before Cody and Punk had that little face to
Yeah.
face.
He was like, "Yo, I'm coming for that championship."
Yeah.
Trick Williams gonna
So
win the Money in the Bank.
oh yeah, he is. Oh,
That's why he got
matter of
the
fact, he
title off
definitely gonna win
him.
it. He gonna
Yeah,
win it.
he's gonna
He
win the
gonna win
Money in
it.
the Bank. Yeah,
He gonna win it.
that's my pick.
And I'm gonna tell you this.
Because Braun, my other pick would be Braun Breaker, but he don't need it. He'll get there another way.
Mm-mm. Yeah, he don't need it. He can have the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But my thing is this though, man. Uh, side note to off of a side note,
Hmm.
I am not mad if Oba and Trick become the face of WWE, because in my
Yeah.
opinion, this will kill the negative narrative that Triple H and Vince McMahon hated black people.
Well, they did.
They did. But what I'm saying is though,
Or they made him wait extra long. That's what they did.
I mean, even still, it doesn't matter. But my thing is this though, you putting these two men as your face of the company. When we're talking about when Roman is gone, we're talking about when Roman is gone.
Hmm.
I don't even see Braun Breaker as the face of the company. I see Oba and Trick.
Now, Braun Breaker gonna be right there with him.
No, he is. I will never deny that. But we talking about face megastar of the company.
Uh, okay, so this is what I'll say before we go back to because I do want to hear your breakdown of this match. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but what I'll say real quick is Trick got it.
Mm-hmm.
Trick got it. He got everything he need. He's 6'4"
Mm-hmm.
or something. He good in the ring. He talk well.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
already been the champion. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Oba got some work to do because
Mm-hmm.
Oba is very scripted. Like
Mm-hmm.
he can talk, but
Mm-hmm.
you can tell
He
somebody's helping him right. Trick sound
hey
like he
man,
writing everything.
if I'm being honest, if we going based off of this, let me say it like this. If I could do a comparison. When I look at Trick, I think of The Rock.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, most definitely. That's why he got it. Yeah.
The charisma of The Rock
Hmm.
mixed with the Godfather persona.
Yeah, yeah. I'm with
That's
that.
what I see when I see Trick.
That's a star.
That's not, that's not bad though. That's not a bad comparison
Yeah,
at all.
I'm with that.
When I see Oba, I see Brock Lesnar and mm, I can't say Kurt Angle.
Heck no.
I can't say Kurt Angle.
I know. I tell you what you don't want to say and what it is. It's Brock Lesnar and it's Undertaker. Now, the thing is,
But I
Undertaker
see.
was miles ahead of him in the ring. Oba ain't
Mm-hmm.
great in the ring. He ain't great.
Mm-hmm.
Good. He ain't great. Brock was
Mm-hmm.
always great in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Even when Brock was on his beat somebody in 1 minute, it was more impressive than what Oba doing. Like Oba is
Mm-hmm.
good, but Oba is heavy on the look.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy on the look. Like Brock was the look, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
Oba come out, he do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He come
Mm-hmm.
out, do his pose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time to get to it, he got a couple moves and it's over with. Brock was
Mm-hmm.
a lot in the ring in a minute
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Yeah. But for me though, my comparison, if we're doing Undertaker, I'm gonna say Damian Priest.
I hate
That's just
Damian.
my opinion.
I hate Damian Priest.
Damn, man. Okay. All right.
Let
I
me tell you
love
why.
Damian
Let me tell
Priest.
you why I hate Damian Priest. I hate
Okay.
Damian Priest because he seems like a lost character.
Well,
Like,
because he's with our truth.
do you want no, not even that though. It's like, do you want to be a powerhouse? Are you trying to show me you're athletic? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you like? You doing choke slams, but you ain't big like that. You doing and you do a choke slam and then you do a razor's edge. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, man, come on. Like you're doing a sit down choke slam. Like that's not a
Mm-hmm.
big man move. Kane was barely ever on the mat.
Yeah, but Big Show was though. If you remember, Big Show was doing that, and but he would hit his knees though. He'll never sit on the side.
Big Show 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. That he can do whatever he want if it's decent. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's certain people. Like I don't need much from Big Show, but Big Show was so
Mm-hmm.
great, he did a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Andre the Giant was still a star because he was 7 feet 5 or
Mm-hmm.
whatever he was.
Seven. I think he was 7'3".
Yeah. So it's
He
like
was
he was
7'3".
going to be a star automatically. Great Khali.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Terrible. But he was always going to be a star and
Mm-hmm.
a champion and
Mm-hmm.
never be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
Damon Priest might be forgotten in 20 years.
And that's what I don't want, man, because I really I feel like he needs a character change. Like once he
Exactly.
breaks away from our truth, once he breaks from our truth, he needs a serious character change. Because I literally can see him as like we don't have the ambiance and the presence of an Undertaker. He's the closest to it in my opinion. In my opinion. But mix it with a little bit of Diesel, Kevin Nash.
I'm not seeing none of that from Damian Priest.
I know. But what I'm saying is I'm talking about the coolness, the swagger. That's Kevin Nash. But like the serious the way he dressed and being on the dark side and all that stuff, that's Undertaker. I need him to like it's cool your idol is Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, God rest his soul, but we need you to do more. In my opinion, we need you to do more. I need Damian Priest and a whole new character change. But I don't need him to be like something else. I need him to be what he is. Just turn it up times 10. That's when like if you got to sit under the Undertaker, pick his brain. Hey man, by all means. But
All right, let's
as
reel
far
it back
as
in. So tell me what you think about this Oba and Brock match.
hated it,
Hated it.
I hated it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I hated it, and the only reason why I hated it is because what pissed me off is the fact that they lowered the cage after both of them went in. I would much rather see
then walk
Brock
the
Lesnar circle around like how he do,
Mhm.
and then you know, if okay, if I'm not saying I'm a Brock Lesnar fan, but the Brock Lesnar that I know, I wouldn't mind him circling around the ring and do his little hop and then hop on the apron and then the pyro pops up from the four
Yeah,
corners.
that was that fire. Yeah.
I mean, that would have been fire if it was. I mean, if you're gonna do that, but to just walk in the cage and then have it lower down and then have the fire around it, like, you right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, just have that, bro. It killed me. But I
Yeah.
can tell, I can tell Brock was emotional when he was making his way to the cage. I could tell he was emotional and that his heart was just so heavy because he knew that this was it. He
Yeah.
knew that this was it. He knew that, hey, after this, I'm done. And that match went pretty quick, and I wanted more, man. I wanted more. Like I don't mind the spot. I don't mind the finish. Well, scratch that. I don't mind the finish, but the spot where the finish happened, I don't like that. I feel like he should have did the fall from grace on the wood,
For
in my
sure.
opinion.
I thought about that too. And I'm like, man, Brock 50, he probably didn't want to take that bump.
No, he 49, and rightfully so.
He probably was like,
Rightfully
I'm
so.
not falling on that wood like that. Already. Hey, when he did the tombstone, I was like, yo, he dropping on his knees on that jump like that?
And ain't got no knee pads.
No
No
knee
knee pads.
pads. He went straight to the wood. I was like, oh, okay.
hmm
He
Yeah,
tough.
yeah. But I mean, I wish I could have seen more, like a couple more F5s, a couple of fall from grace, the Kimura lock. Like you ain't even got to use it. And one thing though, I ain't gonna lie, it should have been some bloodshed. Like at least Brock blood being
Definitely should have
shed.
been blood. That's what kind of got it to be. They should have been
Yeah,
bloody in there. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. So in my opinion, man, Out of the trilogy, I would say their second bout at Clash and Illity was better
Then this,
than both of them. Than both of them. All of the trilogy.
the first one was pretty trash. I thought at WrestleMania that one's
The
pretty
first
trash.
one was trash.
But
The
I thought
third one was just like you can tell Brock was just so emotional.
he was done. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what grade you give it? And then we're gonna move on to night two.
I'm gonna be ridiculed for this one, but bruh, I'm gonna give it a D.
Oh,
I'm gonna
come
give it a D.
on now.
I'm giving it a D.
Now you
Great,
talk crazy.
great way to end the trilogy. Great way to put somebody over. But man, did that match suck, man. I mean, I
A D is
because Brock
crazy.
wasn't in it. I wanted to see the beast, the conqueror, the most violent, vicious. I mean, everything that Paul Heyman be preaching about, Brock. I wanted to see that. And if this was gonna be your last match, Brock, I get it, bro. You old. I
Yeah.
mean, you
Word.
ain't old, but you old.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that kills me too. Sidebar. That's another thing that kills me, bro. Why is it that Hulk Hogan, Sting, Kevin Nash, Ric Flair, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, all of them mother suckers can wrestle in their 50s, but John Cena can't, AJ Styles can't, and Brock Lesnar can't. And they took well off, except for AJ, they took well off of months with not being, with being part timers, except for AJ.
Well, for one, I'll say money. It's a whole lot more money in it now than it was back then. So I don't need to. I don't. If I'm John Cena, I don't need to keep wrestling. I'm finna get $1 million to show up and say, "Let's go, y'all!" Like, welcome to whatever this event is. Like, I'm finna get $1 million to do that. Um, AJ Styles, I'd say it's probably his style. How long you gonna springboard off the ropes in your 40s? You can't really do that
Mm-hmm.
for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Brock, 1,000% is about the money. If I'm guessing about John Cena, Brock, 1,000% about the money because he's all about his money. If you ever look up his contracts for
Mm-hmm.
how many appearances he gonna make in a year, how much he gonna make to make them appearances,
Mm-hmm.
they don't need to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
Brock
don't know.
is a recluse. He always talks about how he likes being on his ranch and just
Yeah,
chilling and staying
yeah.
away from folks. He don't even want to be around people.
Yeah, I can see that from Brock Lesnar, but from AJ, yeah, I can see that too. But I mean, I'm sorry, with Cena and AJ, they could still go, man. I'm sorry, and I get it because Cena's making movies. He likes doing that. He enjoys that. It is
Mhm.
what it is. AJ, he wants to be a coach, be a trainer, and coach his kid because you know his. I think his oldest son is in the starting to get the bug. So I don't know, man. But I hear what you're saying though. But that's just my opinion on it. You know, I hate it because it's just like how these men can wrestle in their 50s, but they gonna retire in their 40s. I just never understand
And
it.
I'll say,
But
what lends to Ric Flair staying in it so long is definitely his style. Ric
mm-hmm,
Flair, he's the slowest wrestler I've ever seen. Like he's
mm-hmm,
nice, but he's super slow in the ring. Like he gonna take his
yeah,
time. He gonna pick you up. He gonna chop you 80 times. Like
hmm
he gonna do his own bumps where he gonna fall on his face and do all that stuff. You know what I'm
those
saying?
those be the funniest ones. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
especially when
those be the funniest ones.
you hear he just fall.
And then
Yo,
just falls.
yeah,
Okay, so night two, we got the number one contenders match to kick it off.
a disaster is what that was. A disaster. Good match.
Other
Don't get me wrong. Good match. Them turning that into a fatal four way and Kevin Owens winning. What are we doing? What are we
Hey
doing?
man.
Like
Hey man.
what? Because my whole thing is right. All right, boom.
hmm
Kevin Owens win. He ain't finna win a championship, and we know that. So what's the point of this? He's not. He's not finna win.
But but what if he does though?
If he does, now what? You gonna put him up against Cody again?
Nope. You could put him up against. You could put him up against.
The only way it makes sense is if he wins and he go against Sammy. Because now let's go. Sammy and
There
Kevin
we go.
always a
There
go.
we go. There we go.
Always a go.
And that can be. And I'm gonna tell you this. Sidebar. That can lead up to Survivor
WrestleMania.
Series.
Oh,
Oh no, no, not WrestleMania.
they ain't
Not
gonna do
WrestleMania.
that. But their story is enough. They got
I'm
enough.
telling you.
They got enough to take it there.
Survivor Series is very good because if I'm gonna say it like this, how they bring out the best in each other, that's definitely
Oh,
some war.
for
That's
sure.
definitely one. So I would
I'm
say
like,
if you put
yo, you bringing in
if you put
Gunther for what? Yo, let him win it.
because I mean, here's how I see it. I wouldn't mind if it was Sammy versus Finn. I wouldn't mind if it was Sammy versus Finn. I wouldn't mind if it was Gunther versus Finn versus Sammy. It's a story between Sammy and Gunther. And
Yeah,
then Finn could win with the easy because they gonna go at it. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? But when you add Kevin Owens, I agree. Because why are you adding Kevin Owens in?
yeah.
But then I thought about it.
What is this
But then
thing
I
where
thought
people
about it.
coming back and getting opportunities? I'm not
Is
understanding.
exactly. But then I thought about it. You're not ready to put the title on Gunther yet. For whatever reason, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
true.
you're
I don't
not
know.
ready to put that. You're not ready to put that title on him. You're going to separate Cody from the world title picture for a good minute because, as fans,
Got
I mean,
Randy.
I'm not, but as fans, y'all are tired of seeing Cody as champion or always in the main event for a championship. So you break him away from that and have him in a feud, being in a feud with Randy.
Hmm.
Okay, you don't want to do Sammy versus Punk again because it don't bring you money.
Yeah,
You don't want to do Finn versus Punk again because we already seen that earlier this year.
I
So
wouldn't be
who
mad
else you
if
got?
you ran it back, but I hear you.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't be either. So who you got? Is KO available? Well, he says he's good. All right, well, let's see what we can do. I mean, my money. If I'm just saying like this. I hope and I pray that Punk versus KO is at Money in the Bank because that's gonna be a good match.
So this is what I'll say. The only way I'm okay with that is if you got them as the main event and we get a
Hmm.
same night cash in.
Trick Williams.
Yeah, that Trick wins my prediction, but yeah, whoever wins it, same night cash in. Whether it's LA, it might be LA. It could be LA.
Hmm.
He kind of getting hot right now. It could be
Hmm.
LA.
Hmm.
I wanted to be Trick, but if it's Trick,
Hmm.
it's definitely not gonna be a same night cash in. But
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I'm if it's gonna be KO versus CM Punk, I don't want neither one of them as champion. I ain't gonna lie. So
Ah,
I need a same night cash in. Let's get it.
ah,
LA right
I
now.
gotta have KO because it's been 10 years, bro. It's been 10 years, man. 10 years since Kevin been a world champion, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need KO. And then for me, both of them are good on the mic, bro. And both of them can bring the passion out of each other on the mic skills. That's another thing for me.
So
Hear them back and forth.
you think that's a good story? Like that's money right
Hey,
there. Them two.
you want me to give you some insight? You want me to put you up on game?
What Kevin Owens and CM Punk?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Word on the street is Kevin Owens is good friends with the Young Bucks. And you know what happened with the Young Bucks and CM Punk back in AEW.
I don't like that. I don't need none of that outside stuff, man. I don't need that, man.
Hey,
Give me something in house. I don't need
how much?
that.
Hey, hey, bro, KB, how much you want to bet they gonna mention that in the storyline?
If they don't come back, then it means nothing.
I'm telling you, they
I
gonna
mean, I can see
mention that in the
that. But
storyline.
if they don't, if they not coming to WWE, then it means nothing.
Oh, the Young Bucks.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I agree. I agree. But you know how WWE is, they'll bring up something from like AEW or like something that was real personal back then and or that somebody's friends with somebody and they work in another company or blah 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 blah. You know they're
yeah.
gonna bring that. You know WWE does that. But I'm
Uh,
telling you, hey, KB, I'm telling you,
so
bro, it's gonna happen in the promo. It's gonna happen in the promo between them two.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so all right. So what you get this match? I gave it a B minus.
You gave it a B minus?
It
I
was a good
gave it
match.
a
It was
I
a good
gave
match.
it a I'll go, yeah, B minus. Yeah, I give it B minus. Yeah.
So where we going next? We got IC Championship.
Trick
Was that next? Let me see.
Trick and Corbin.
Okay, let me see. So this is the notes I got. First of all, I gave it a
Mm-hmm.
B. I gave it a B.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty good match.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, Baron Corbin wins. Now what? Triple threat with Melo. Melo wins it back. Didn't want Melo. Didn't want Melo to pin Trick. That's my. That's what I got from this. I got. It wasn't originally a triple threat
Mm-hmm.
with Baron on. If you saw it on social media, he was like, "Yo, Melo should be in this," but they didn't do that because I do think this is all to get the title back to Melo.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that you want. Okay, so let me just say, I think Trick Williams is gonna win Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to kill Trick Williams by making Melo pin him.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you give him a rematch, but now you add Melo, but you make Melo pin Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
So now you get the championship back to Melo without
Mm-hmm.
killing Trick. And then
Mm-hmm.
you can do whatever you want with Corbin, whatever. This is
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah. Um. So I'm gonna say is that's what's gonna happen. But not a triple threat.
Not a triple threat, just straight to
Nope. Just
Melo.
straight Melo versus Corbin.
Okay. But what about a
And then
rematch? No rematch?
I mean, if it's gonna be a rematch, I'm gonna say it like this.
Because you got to make him care about it, even if he ain't
No,
gonna
no,
win the
no, no.
game.
Yeah. No, but I'm gonna say it like this. If it's gonna be a triple threat match, I would have Corbin pin Trick again.
And then they go 1-on-1, Melo and Corbin.
So how I would see it, if this and this is how I would book the finish.
Trick pinned
Right?
again.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna mean nothing because the man's gonna be in the Money in the Bank. The man is a star. This is my opinion. But if I was to book the finish, this how I would see it. Okay, so triple threat match, right? You got Melo, Corbin, and Trick. All right, Melo hit Trick with um, what he call that move off the top rope?
I don't know. You know, I call it a famouser. I'm from back
I
in the day.
mean, yeah, it is a famous her. I
Trick
forgot what
shot.
it's called, but trick shot. All right,
No, that's Trick Williams.
yes,
I forgot.
yeah,
Whatever though. You know the
well,
move.
yeah. Um, so Melo hits his finisher on Trick, right?
Hmm.
He goes for the pin, or he tries to attempt to go for the pin. Corbin either hits Melo with the end of days, or he throw him out the ring, pins Trick 1, 2, 3, sets up a match between Melo and Corbin.
Okay, because you didn't beat me, you beat Trick. Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yep.
I ain't mad
Mm-hmm.
at that. All
Yep.
right.
So I gave that match B, a B minus. It was good.
Mhm.
I just only gave it a B minus because I really wanted Melo versus Trick. I mean, the fans still want it, man. The fans want Melo versus Trick, so you gotta
Yeah,
just give it to them,
but they
man.
they
You gotta give it to them.
they scared to have Melo beat Trick for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Why?
They're
To
scared of
me,
Trick really.
it doesn't kill Trick momentum at all. It does not. I don't know why they scared to put Trick versus Melo. I don't know if they waiting until Melo becomes a star and then you add Trick and Melo for the world title, make that as a star, like 2 stars. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, but we want that because think about it, man. If they would have had that at WrestleMania, that would have been the match of the year, in my opinion.
I don't know about all that.
I think it would have been match of the year.
It would have been a really good match, but I don't know about all that because,
And
like I said, it's stars, man. It's stars, man. It's all about stars.
hey, I get the stars, but if you put on an instant classic match, that makes you a star in fans' eyes, in my opinion.
Sometimes, yeah, it depends. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
but I give it
okay,
a B minus though.
B minus. All right. So what was next? Was it
Let me look back in my notes.
was it the
I think it was
women's?
I think it was the yep, the women's.
Okay. Okay, so this match was I gave it a C.
Hmm.
It was cool, very spotty, very hey, you come here, slam you now. Huh. Here we go, climb up, pull you down. Like it was a lot of waiting around. Which I'm not a
Hmm.
fan of, but
Yep.
whatever. So okay, I put C. My notes were I love Chelsea winning. She'll lose it fast, but that's okay. I love her character.
Hmm.
No. She's a loved character, is what I said. So
Okay.
I'm okay with her winning
Hmm.
because she's a placeholder. It's an interim.
Hmm.
She is not gonna go against Rhea. She'll lose it before that.
Hmm.
And I think she loses it to Jade, and I think we get a Jade and Rhea match. That's what I think, but we'll see. But Jade and Charlotte got something going on, so that's got to happen.
I'll say it like this. So when we talked about this, when it happened, I told
Yeah.
you she wasn't ready, and I still feel like that to this day. But when you told me that it's kind of giving the Mick Foley character,
Hmm.
and then I was like, yep, show is. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her
About
winning.
the moment, and it's about how she won. She didn't kill nobody. She ain't put the ladder on her neck and swing around, knock everybody out, and climb it, and just
Hmm.
no.
She was
Everybody
literally hanging from, in
hang
wrestling terms, a train of woe but on the ladder. She was
on
literally hanging
the
on the tree of woe.
upside down, blood rushing to her head. She sat up,
Yes.
got the title. Everybody else was already out, so
Yeah.
she didn't do nothing
And
dominant to win that match.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I I appreciate it because I'm a big Chelsea Green fan. I love Chelsea Green. I've been watching her when she was in TNA. Well, at that point in time, it was called Impact Wrestling,
Mhm.
and a little bit in Lucha Underground. I mean,
It's
I'm telling you, I'm a
it's great for her resume.
yeah.
She a 2-time U.S. champ. Now she a women's
Mhm.
champ.
Hey,
Uh,
I didn't even know she was a. I didn't even know she was a women's tag team champion. I forgot all about that.
oh yeah,
Sonya Deville and Piper Niven.
oh wait, okay, I didn't see Sonya, but yeah, Piper, yeah,
Yeah, I forgot all about it, bro.
yeah, because
I forgot all
she
about it.
got she got some stats, she got some
Yeah,
accolades.
yeah.
Um,
But I've always been a Chelsea Green fan, man. But for some reason, man, I just think it wasn't that right. I feel like Tiffany should have won it, and in my that's just my opinion, though.
double champ
But
is that's some
yeah,
responsibility right there. Double champ, that's
but she's that good to be double champ. I'm just saying. But I understand, though. I understand. But yeah, I would. But something inside me is telling me that it might not be Jade that's gonna take the title off of her.
what you thinking.
I'm
Think
thinking
Charlotte's
Nia
winning?
Jax.
Nia Jax, where's she at?
If you think about it, she got screwed over twice.
Yeah, she lost her qualifier.
She got screwed over twice. Cause remember, she went up against Jade. Charlotte interfered. Then she went up against Charlotte. Jade interfered.
Hmm,
She got
yeah,
screwed over twice, man. So I think they're gonna try to incorporate her into.
Nia is a great champion. She was great as champion.
And I don't see why people say. I mean, yeah, she got a couple botches on her belt. You know, a couple of miscue matches and all this other stuff. And she's a little rough around the edges. But my Nia is a good wrestler, man.
She's a great champion, and she's great on the mic.
Yes, man. I mean, I get why people say she's horrible at wrestling, but I mean,
She's
everybody gonna be horrible at wrestling. They said the same thing about Jade,
yeah, word. No, Jade is
and
pretty bad. Jade
Jade is good.
Jade, well, okay, this is what I noticed about Jade, and it still stands. She's too in shape.
Mm-hmm.
She never looks tired.
Mm-mm.
You gotta look tired in wrestling. She never looked tired. She be waiting to get hit. She be hitting like it'd be a back and forth, and she be waiting, and then she'll get hit. She's too fast. She's too in shape. She's too athletic. Like she gotta slow it down. She
I
be out there
think
running all over the place, never tired.
I I think the match with her and Rhea at WrestleMania was good, but I think the match with her and Charlotte Flair will be better because Charlotte will tire her ass out.
Yeah, true. Because Charlotte gonna jump out the ring at you. Charlotte gonna make you catch
Mm-hmm.
her. She gonna chop
Mm-hmm.
you in the chest a couple times. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If she can finally look tired, because like I think that's underrated. Looking tired and still doing your thing is underrated. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
you look tired and exhausted, like Nick Aldis, he looked a little real life exhausted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you know what I'm saying. He out of ring shape, but
Yeah.
it's underrated to be tired and still be able to do your thing. And I think
Yeah.
she learned that because she'd be looking. By the time the match over, she didn't fought for 15 minutes. She ain't even sweating. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you two in
Yeah.
shape.
But I'm gonna give that match. I'm gonna give that match a C minus, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a C minus.
All right. So now we got
The
Penta
human monies.
and Chad Gable.
Huh?
Um.
We gonna skip over the human monies?
Oh. Oh. You can have this one, man. I didn't watch it.
Hey,
Didn't care to watch it. I
hey,
don't care
man.
about Danhausen. Danhausen is. I'm
Hey,
good on them. Pass. I'm good on them.
hey, hey, man.
I literally
Listen to me.
I put didn't see whatever. I don't care who won. I don't care. I knew Danhausen was gonna win. It's nothing. This match is nothing. Danhausen is
Yo.
this is nothing. This is like this shouldn't have been this long. Like when he first came, it was like okay, who
Mhm,
the heck is it? It was a bad intro, but it was cool. Later on, he's this character. He's funny. Why is he in real matches that against Dom?
mhm,
Why is he against Dom? You making Dom lose when Dom is he that they keep doing this thing like Dom is in the back.
mhm,
He'll one day he on his Eddie Guerrero tip like he always around. He keeps a championship. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
He keep one. He'll lose it. He'll get one back.
mhm.
But he always there, and he gonna be a champion one day. Don't make him lose to Danhausen.
I think, I think, I think it's about time they stop playing with Dominic Mysterio. and start being serious with him.
He got time.
Um, I mean, yeah, he got all the time in the world. But
He's
what
not
I'm
even
saying
30
is, yeah, but what I'm saying is though, like, I would have put JD McDonough. I
for
don't give a
sure.
damn. I don't give a damn about JD McDonough. I'm not
For
saying that
sure.
JD McDonough don't put on no classy match, but when I look at JD McDonough, he can do that funny stuff.
He's a
I,
jobber.
I yeah, I fuck I like Dom, but I can't. Shit like that. Excuse my language. Things like that. I can't see Dom as a jobber, man. I see him as a superstar, as a future world
Future
champion
champion.
in this business,
Yeah, for sure.
with the mask or without the mask.
Yeah.
So me personally, because I love Danhausen, I'm gonna give it an A plus.
Oh man, like I said, I ain't see the match, man. I ain't care to see it. That, like you said, bathroom break. This was my. I was
Hmm.
at work. This was
That
my
was your
call.
bathroom break.
This is my 10-7. I was
That was a
man,
10-7.
man. I wasn't watching that. Man. I was never trying to watch it.
Man, I'm telling you, I love me some Danhausen, man. My brothers, they joke about me. You love Danhausen so much. I'm like, bro, what's not to love about Danhausen? Now, okay, now I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. He kind of got on my nerves when he came in, right?
Yeah,
But over time, this he didn't grow on me, man. I'm just like, I mean, think about it, y'all. What if you put Danhausen and R-Truth in the ring? I mean, not in the ring, but just in a segment. Y'all wouldn't laugh?
I mean, I guess, but it's just like, come on, but he need to stay in that role. Like, our truth ain't costing nobody. Like, our truth
True,
ain't going against nobody that matters. Like, our truth
true.
is doing what he do. He playing his role. Give Danhausen
Hmm.
the little championship. Make not no mid card. Make him a tag champ with somebody.
Hmm.
I mean, just let him play that funny role. They put him into some serious stuff. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I agree though, but I definitely, like I said though, I'm a definite Danhausen fan, and I'm just saying, man, I think the reason why he's getting that momentum is because of what happened with the Knicks.
It's the money, man.
I
It's
mean, but you can't deny it though.
his merch is crazy. They say he's like the top merch right now. Been
It
that.
is, it is, and it's only because of what he did with the NBA. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
nobody in this world ever predict the Knicks to get a championship after 53 years.
Yeah.
Now they got everybody thinking, oh, the 76ers gonna win a championship. Oh, the Cowboys gonna win a championship after so many years. I mean, the Texans is gonna win a championship after so many. I mean, bruh.
All right. So I wanna keep this under well at an hour and a half at the most. So
I got you.
we're gonna move on to Penta and Chad Gable. Another match I didn't see.
Hmm.
I wish I would have seen it. I was trying to, but at that point, all my legal servers were getting shut down. So
Hmm.
I'm okay with Chad Gable winning. I'm glad he won,
Yeah, me too.
but I didn't see it. So what do you think?
My take on the match was it was good. It didn't give the first encounter how it was because the first encounter was very good. But this one was very good. Great storytelling, great matches, great spots. I knew it was over when Chad was gonna do, like how Kurt Angle used to do when he get him an ankle eye and
Mhm.
then they about to reach and then he pull him back and then he do that sit down
Call
cross
him,
up.
it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
yeah, I knew that was over. Um, but if I'm gonna be honest though, I'm gonna give that match a B minus. I'm gonna give that match a B minus. Because I wish it could went longer, but it is what it is. But definitely was a
You know
good
why
match.
it couldn't go longer though.
Yeah, yeah, I know why. I know why I couldn't go longer.
Because this next one I'm gonna spend a little time on. That's why
All right,
I wanted to blaze through that one a little bit because again I ain't see it, so I wanted to hear your take.
I got you.
This right here, hey, World Heavyweight Championship match. Roman Reigns,
Mhm.
Seth Rollins. They told the story the right way.
Mhm.
They hit on all the history that matters.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
this is what I said. This was my notes. A plus plus
Mhm.
match.
Mhm.
Roman is on a 5-star match streak.
Mhm.
Similar,
Mm. Mm.
yes,
Mm.
similar to when HBK came back. Every match has been. You remember when HBK came back in '05 or was it '02? '02
Oh,
when he
two.
came back. Every
Mhm.
match he put on could go in the classic category. Like
Mhm.
Roman, you got to think about it. He came back. He had the match with Solo. Took some time off. He had the match with CM Punk and Seth last
Mhm.
WrestleMania.
Mhm.
Then he had the one with just Punk at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in there he had the match with Division when it was him and Jay against
Mm-hmm.
Braun, the Bronze. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Him and Jay tag teaming last year at SummerSlam against the Braun
yeah.
Bronze.
Well, he has been putting on straight bangers, straight 5-star matches since he came back
I will give you.
in this old
I
in
would.
this old time. I say,
I will give you Solo, the Triple Threat at Mania last year, Punk this year, and Rollins this year.
but not the tag. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Now,
that.
all that other stuff, no,
He
no,
it's been straight up 5 stars. Like
yes. As
he
if we're
been
going based off of
killing,
those four matches alone in the span of
killing.
1 year,
Yeah,
yes,
he has
yes.
been killing it. Like he's like he coming back to prove a point. Like
Well,
no
what he
matter
said,
what,
he was proving a point. He said he gave people 2 years to try to take him off that mountain and to have them not call him back,
and they
and
called.
nobody could.
Yeah,
Nobody.
couldn't
I
stand
mean,
it.
you can't argue with that fact because that is a known fact.
The fact.
So,
But this match right here, though, like I mean, I'm talking about by the end of it, I was
mhm,
like falling out of my chair, like
mm,
because because all the near falls, but it wasn't predictable near falls. It wasn't those cheap, what I call cheap near falls, where
mhm,
okay, you speared them 2 minutes into the match, all right, and you try to pin them,
mhm,
1-2 kick out. No, this was 30 minutes into the match, stomp,
mhm,
spear,
mhm.
uh, you
Pedigree.
know, pedigree, kick out. Whoa, what?
Mhm,
Like, and then here come Roman, spear, stomp, hit him with a stomp, uh,
mhm,
power bomb through the table, kick out.
mhm,
What? Like,
mhm. Yep. I mean, I agree. The storytelling and the history of it. When I look at Rollins and Reigns, I look at Michaels and Triple H.
yes, sir, indeed, yeah,
I look at them like that. Because it's great storytelling, even in all the in betweens. When you add Chris Benoit in that,
exactly.
or the evolution in that, just all of the in between. Somehow, somewhere you knew
It was
down the
coming back.
line, huh?
It was coming back. That it was coming back to the
Yeah, them two was gonna come back to
yeah.
face off 1-on-1. Um, what I liked about the match was when they both had the opportunity with the chair, and neither one of them used it.
That was fire.
That's my only pushback of that match. I needed an interference. I needed some interference.
No,
I'm
sir.
sorry. I just need
Two
a little.
two
I just need a
titans,
little bit. I mean,
titans.
now I'm not
Ain't no
saying. Now I'm not
titan
saying.
battle.
Okay, this is me. If I'm booking this, I would insert. And I'm gonna say this really quick. I would insert. Okay, after I don't know who it was, but when they looking at each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Roman and Rollins is looking at each other, and then when Seth's mentioned, you gonna bring out the bloodline right now? I feel like that's when they should have brought him out or creep him in. And then Roman should have been like, I told your asses I'm gonna do this on my own. Get out of here. And then have them
Okay.
scurry back,
Okay.
then go back into it. Like I ain't say they gotta interfere,
Yeah,
but
but a
bring that
little something.
presence of like, are we about to interfere?
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Um, I think that if you're looking at it like that, you got to look back at his last these like I said, these them 4 matches
Mm-hmm.
wasn't no interference
Mm-hmm.
bloodline, and you got to look
Mm-hmm.
at it like that because this is the new Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Like he already did all the stuff for years with them boys
Mm-hmm.
coming in and all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Now it's like I don't even got to say like, nah, it's me. It's just me. I'm out here, even though it ain't, because it's still
Mm-hmm.
he still got them behind them, but they not coming out there because he's past that. It's like I'm better than everybody. That's what he's on right. I'm better than everybody, bro. He's turning that world heavyweight championship into the main title slowly. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like sneaky. Like
Mm-hmm.
he done made that. That's the one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But that's
WWE
but
championship hopping around and doing his thing, but that world heavyweight championship, that's the one right now.
but I think that's what he'll do anyways with any title. He'll definitely make that as
Exactly. That's the thing. If he had the US title, that joint would be like when John Cena had it.
mm-hmm.
the title. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
he's that. Like,
But see, this is why I feel like that all that's gonna change when LA Knight, when it's him versus LA Knight, all that's gonna change.
you think Bloodline coming out
I think if they're gonna face off at
Money
Money
in
in the
the
Bank, if I feel like that sets up War Games if the Bloodline comes out.
I really hate that for LA Knight if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Same.
hope that's not the case, but if it goes that way, so what are we turning Roman heel again? Because he ain't heel right now. He trying his hardest.
Mm-mm.
He ain't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't turn him heel. I would just be
That would turn him heel though.
yeah, but I say like this. It'll give the point to LA Knight to be like, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's always every time when I face you, they always got to come out, blah, 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 blah. So now I got to have my backup. And I was telling my brothers this, I think yesterday or Monday, and I was thinking about this too. If we do it that way, I would put the bloodline, Jacob, Jay, Jimmy, Roman on one side, LA, Royce Keys, Solo, and then three people you wouldn't even think of. I put the MFTs on Knight side, and then I put Seth Rollins on Roman side.
You really you really heavy on this MFT, man. I think
I'm
they have
heavy.
way out the
I
door.
mean, why would you bring? I'm sorry. Why would you bring back Haku, the legendary Haku, for nothing?
Bruh, these kids, you gotta remember. Now, it is us watching,
Hmm.
but it's 15-year-olds watching who have no idea who Haku is. And they
Hmm.
don't care. It's like
Hmm.
remember back in the day, uh when people would pop up, not like May Young, people like uh Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Like, I had heard of him back then.
Hmm.
I'm 10 years old watching Roddy Piper come. I'm like, yo, who's dude? Like,
Okay. I'm gonna give you um a tie-in to that for Roddy Piper. Okay, that's like when I don't know if you remember Sean O'Hara. We probably don't.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Okay, that's like when he was aligned with Roddy Piper. What,
Yeah,
what was the whole what was the whole point?
it did nothing for him.
It did nothing for him.
That's what I'm saying though. But Roddy Piper's a legend. But it did
Yeah.
nothing for Sean O'Hara because when I'm 10 years, because you gotta remember the target audience, like, we watch it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? 30, 40, 50, like, we watch it, but we
Hmm.
ain't necessarily a target. We were the target when we were 10. We just kept
Yeah.
watching it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
now the target is these other 10-year-olds. They don't know who Haku is. It ain't gonna do
Yeah.
nothing for MFT.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be there. Oh, this is my
Yeah.
dad. Who is he? This dude,
Yeah.
this old man with a cane. Yo, who is this?
Yeah.
Like,
That's why. That's why it. In my opinion, it's up to the parents who take their kids
for sure.
because at some point in time, some point down the line, the kids are gonna be like, "Oh, I watch wrestling because my dad. I watch my wrestling. Da, 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 da." They ain't
Mhm.
nobody just gonna click the channel and just be like, "Oh, like, I'm interested."
But
Some
this,
do, but not all.
but somebody
But
put you
that's
on,
just
likely.
yeah. Somebody had to put you on. So whoever put you on, ask them who Aku is, and they'll tell you. And if they don't know, then they ain't a true wrestling fan. I'm just gonna say that
Oh
because
yeah, true.
how you don't know who Haku is?
But I don't know. I don't know if Haku even got that kind of star power. Like, to make, because MFT is so low on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Haku is not gonna be the one to bring them up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go get The Rock or somebody. You got to go get, like, somebody that means something. Because who already, like these?
Trust me, man. The Rock is coming. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for them to cook it up. The Rock is coming. I'm just saying, The Rock is coming,
So
man.
this is the last thing I'll say. We're gonna get up off of here.
Got you.
If you waiting on The Rock, don't hold your breath.
Hey, man.
That's what I'll
I
say.
will. I will hold my breath for as
You
long as
pass
I
out.
can, cause it's gotta happen. I'm telling y'all. WrestleMania 43 is in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Riyadh basically owns WWE by the balls. So whatever the hell they want, they are going to get. And if they want The Rock versus Roman, at their WrestleMania in their country, that's what the hell they gonna get, bro.
Hey, good luck to the people waiting on the Rock, man. I think we're a long way from that. Um, all right, so we came in with some NWO. Let's
Hmm.
see what we're gonna leave on, man.
Shoot,
Um,
man.
you already
I don't
know
know.
I'm from back in the day.
What we got?
Where we at? Hold on. Ready? Uh oh.
Okay. Hey, people be sleeping on this song, bro.
This
The
dude, hey, this
song
one
go
of the
hard.
ones, man. This one of the
The
ones.
song goes hard, bro.
All right, man. Look,
So go.
man. Appreciate whoever was in, sitting in, listening to some wrestling review.
Yes, sir.
Um, until next time, man. We up out of
Yes,
here.
sir.